Hey guys, the subject I'll be covering today is cloud storage. Before I get into it, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ali Sumar and I'm majoring in electrical and computer engineering. I'm also minoring in business foundations. In the future, I hope to pursue a career in software engineering. Before I start talking about the ins and outs of cloud storage, let's first talk about what it even is. Cloud storage is a service provided by a company that keeps people's data on their equipment. This means that people no longer have to carry physical storage devices on them anymore. They can simply just give their data to a company to hold it for them. The major advantage of this is that it is accessible virtually anywhere, as long as there's an internet connection. Additionally, it is easy to scale up in storage size. If I bought a 250 gigabyte hard drive and a year later I need more, the only options I have is to dispose of the old one and buy a bigger one, or to buy another hard drive to tag along with the old one. With cloud storage, I could just choose a different subscription plan with even more space, which can be done by clicking a few buttons. Some of the major cloud storage platforms that many people are familiar with are Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, iCloud, and Amazon S3. Cloud storage relates to cyberspace because the data stored on the cloud is invisible and intangible by the user, as there is no physical device the user has to tamper with. Additionally, without the internet and current networking technologies, cloud storage would be an impossibility. I decided to choose cloud storage because it is very fascinating that over the years storage devices have been getting increasingly smaller. From CDs to flash drives to SD cards and micro SD cards, there's almost been no limit to how small it has gotten. However, now it has physically disappeared with the use of cloud storage. So to me, it is just amazing to see the evolution of how we interact with the storage we keep. The first topic we'll talk about is information control. Cloud storage makes it easier to organize and manage files because your files are accessible from any of your devices. Even businesses use the cloud to share files between its employees. However, because it is dealing with the internet, your information is also at risk from hackers. So it is important to do your research to make sure your files are properly secure. In essence, your files are basically stored on someone else's computer, so it makes sense that your files should be properly encrypted. One of the rising problems with cloud storage is the copyright issue. Users can easily pirate or steal media files and store them on cloud storage platforms. This makes the platform liable for the damages done. Dropbox has even incorporated an algorithm in their platform to prevent copyrighted files to be stored. One example of a platform being shut down for copyright issues is Mega Upload. It was widely being used to share pirated movies online, and once the government found out about this, they arrested the CEO and shut it down. Many other platforms are aware of this and are really scared of this happening to them as well. Some platforms even look through user files to make sure nothing is copyrighted, which causes a major privacy concern. Cloud storage has many pros and cons, as you have seen. One of the things that are both good and bad is its usability. As we all know, cloud storage is fairly easy to use. This ends up making it easier to accidentally delete or manipulate files, causing hours of work lost. Additionally, for frequent users, there is no easy way to keep track of which files are on the cloud and which files are on the user's local drive. To add to that, none of the user's storage is accessible if there is no internet access. Besides a few of these cons, one thing that local drives cannot do is seamlessly have access to files across several devices. Another major concern about cloud storage is its security. It has always been a top priority for platforms to take care of. However, it is a fairly controversial topic when speaking of security of cloud storage. Some say that anything put online is up for a risk. Others say that just like how keeping your money in a bank is safer than keeping it at home, keeping your data on the cloud is safer than keeping it in a local drive. To an extent, both are true. Based on the facts, some cloud storage platforms can actually see and open files that you have stored. There are two main methods of protection: encryption and tokenization. With encryption, most of the time, even employees of the platforms cannot see the information because the information within your files becomes scrambled, so only the user can see the file. This means that it protects against external and internal threats. With tokenization, the same process occurs, but a token is created to unscramble the information. So if an employee wants to see the information you stored, they could use the token to gain access. This means that it only protects against external threats. This method is what some platforms use to peer at your files to ensure it's not copyrighted. Because of this, it is important to understand what methods your cloud storage platform utilizes to protect your data. Overall, cloud storage definitely has come a long way and has many pros and cons. It has ongoing copyright and security issues that always need to be worked on. However, cloud storage has been constantly expanding with more and more people turning towards it for their storage solutions. It is definitely going to be a part of future technological advancements, and it will soon be the new norm for storage keeping if it already isn't. Here are the references that have been used in this project.